name is Joseph Eapen, and I am currently the Chief Executive for Asian Paints for the global business outside of India. This year, in terms of design trends, what we are trying to showcase is the whole uh, part about seamlessness in design philosophy. Yes, of course, there's this whole trend of minimalistic design which is there, but a living space which has a seamless kind of design accentuates the minimalism a lot. So that's what we are trying to highlight, and also a little bit of tactile part. So when you see the painted surface, you have a feeling that okay, let me touch it and see how it feels. So that's what we are trying to accentuate this time. We do continuously speak with designers, with consultants, with our stakeholders like contractors, painters, and no, we also have our own color trends event where we do a color forecasting, where we get in experts from various domains, and we get cultural trends and design trends, and we put it together and make a certain color forecast. So based on all this inputs, we are able to create our innovation engine, and we know what to work on next. So that's how we collate the design trends for this region, and keep the whole 3 to 5 year kind of a time frame in mind at any point of time. Yeah, of course, sustainability is a extremely critical part of paint design now. So there are specifications to be met, and there are requirements from the end customers as well as far as sustainability is concerned, in terms of, let's say, a smell or a VOC or compliance to certain standards. So as far as the product is concerned, we have to make sure that we are on the leading edge as far as environmental friendliness is concerned. We also do a lot of work on innovation, and if you would have seen that recently we've launched a product which helps curing of concrete, and that curing can be done without water, which is a big innovation.
Are we talking about Cure Assure?
Yeah, Cure
Perfect.
Assure.
That was going to be my next
That's
question.
that's a big innovation, and
Okay.
it's one of its kind, and that eliminates requirement of water in curing of concrete. So we learned that in the GCC, for instance, there's billions of liters of water which is used just for curing concrete. So it's a very big step in terms of sustainability. One of the key things we are working on now is, as the Middle East customers get more discerning, more demanding, and we've seen that they are got lesser tolerance to defects, and the quality output has to be extremely of a high order. But paint ecosystem is complicated. There are painters, there's contractors, there's a whole expat flux of people coming and going out, and painting requires skill. So the whole ecosystem of painting is something that we are trying to focus on, and we're trying to make it much more professional, and we want to work with our own set of nominated painters, contractors. We have our own team doing color consultancy, so that the conversation with the end customer is rich enough to get to the last detail. We are looking at automation equipment to do the painting process. So getting the ecosystem to deliver the perfection that is needed by the customer in the Middle East, that's one of the important areas that we are working on. Because all these kind of finishes and decor parts are very difficult on the execution front. So if the execution part is not fixed, then the delivery of the product can be compromised. The big thing for us is when we are here, we get to interact with a lot of designers who walk in to see our product, see the finishes, and we see what grabs most attention and what is getting more depth. So that creates a sort of confidence for us to move in certain directions. And for instance, we have the Artistica range, which we brought in here last year, and we got a lot of idea about certain trends and certain priorities. And this year we have the wall to floor, which is being showcased in the part of the seamless and minimalistic trend, and we look forward to feedback on that product as well this time. So yeah, that's what we look forward to in this event. The seamlessness part that we are trying to bring in the Artistica range, I think that is quite phenomenal. When you walk into a living space, if you are looking, finally attention is the whole currency of luxury. So when you walk into a space and it's minimalistic and it is seamless, then the sense of calm and the sense of the feeling of peace is of a different level. So I think I invite everybody to have a look at the Artistica range and the Walter floor, and that's what we would like to showcase this time.